everyone. Welcome to the chat. I'm Kathy Chenna.
Good night, everyone. Judith Castillo, welcome to our program.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the chat. I'm Gita Abdullah.
I can't find my timer. Here we go. Well, our question is careers, wage inequality between the sexes. Why is it so hard to fix?
It's been a dilemma since, because as a woman started to get into the workforce much later than men. Mm-hmm. And I believe was way before Second World War than this, when they needed laborers, when women actually were forced to go back to work, right?
Yeah.
And so we were never treated the same as men. And even today, there is a huge, huge imbalance out there in the workforce.
It's been also a perception of society. I think that society before placed a woman to be the caregiver and the mother, and no education, just learning about the household, activities. But time is passing on, and woman is needed at front. And of course, with education, women, we are so intelligent that we deserve to get paid the same. And I am glad that governments are getting that gap a little bit better and better every time.
It's not just that. There is a need for women to go to work because economy, everything is cost more than before. So on the 50s and 60s, one breadwinner was enough, but now it's not. It doesn't work anymore. I know a lot of mothers out there would wish they could stay home with their children, but no longer they can be able to afford it. So they have to go to work.
Yeah, they're juggling, they're multitasking, they're doing all these things. They're in a way they were late to the game. The men were out there first and the women followed later. So that made them less than, less important, less money for pay, less so many things. And men are perceived as being smarter. Go ahead.
20 years ago, talking about the law, they create one and they say it is illegal if you don't pay in a company the same to a man or a woman. So we are covered in that sense by the law. So 20 years ago, government intervened and say, woman and man needs to be paid the same. Unfortunately, some companies have that policy and others don't apply. But we also had a public example with the presidents, like Obama and Michelle, Trump and this lady that is a model. How is the perception of woman up there? So I think everything is like how you say, it's mixed, and it's our responsibility to create that thinking in this conversation,
Yeah, women are just trying very hard even to fill big different careers like being a fireman, astronauts. We're really trying hard to try to be equal to men. Mm-hmm. But bottom line, but whoever get to that position.
Yeah, at the end of the day, actors get more than actresses. Professional players in sports. If there's a female sport, did you know that basketball people, basketball players, they get like millions, where women in the basketball industry get thousands? Why is that? I think the conversation needs to start at home. We need to get it out. I mean, our kids are all adults, but the conversations need to start at home with our kids, and teaching them the things that need to be taught, that just because there's girls in their class doesn't mean that they are better than the girls.
I completely be more unified. Today we have to stick together. And if we think we have a problem now here in our country, imagine in other parts of the world.
I completely agree with what you're saying, especially, but it's interesting, the best in the situation of COVID, like Germany, and I forgot the other country, the two women that were politicians.
New Zealand.
Thank you, Kathy. They were so all around the world were commenting about how well they handle COVID, and they were women. So we proved to the society that we are not that emotional, and we can handle pressure, and we can go ahead and bring the best for our people.
We still have many, many years to bring. One day we'll have a lot of more women presidents, more women CEOs, will be, because as Judith said, that we've been always the caregivers. We want, one day will be the front, but for now we have to be united and we have to fight to get. And still a big fight out there.
We do.
But I was telling Kathy the other day, like, then you go out there, you fight, and then like you come home, your partner doesn't accept that you make more money than you. And I've seen in my circle there is a lot of divorces where the woman making more money than the partner, they just split up.
That is why we need to educate that, or we are empowered to educate our boys and say, you know what? When a woman made more than you, celebrate with her. Open the bottle of champagne with her.
My husband does that. Yeah, my husband does that. He's very good. I just want to quickly say, though, that I'm really grateful for Dr. Bonnie Henry, because she's running our province, and Teresa Tam in all of Canada. And don't forget about Kamala Harris, right? So we're making small steps forward, but we could be doing more. We could be doing more at the end of the day. So definitely.
It's interesting to mention the power of women. So maybe we need to continue with this topic. Let's find another opportunity.
Yeah, I agree. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. We really appreciate it. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.